MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and the nice soft hands.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch, and that's how Game 5 is begun.
First pitch, 7:05.
Belted high in the air out to left. Schwarber ranging back. Into the basket, and it's gone. So a solo home run here on just the second pitch of the ball game. His first homer here in the series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
You talk about setting a tone for your team offensively. Everyone's allowed to relax now, pass the baton mentality, and if that's any indication where these next 9 innings are going, buckle up, fans.
Batting second, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. There to play it is Zobrist on to first. So a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99. Aaron Judge.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 pitch. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
3-2 full count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first here at Wrigley, and it's an early 1-0 New York lead. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dero, what's the key if they want to be crowned World Series champs here tonight?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Luis Severino has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Luis Severino's really turned himself into an all-around pitcher. Came out of the bullpen early in his career for the Yankees. Big fastball, 96 to 100 miles an hour. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. And one of the things he does better than anybody in the league right now, maintains his velocity. He'll be 96, 97 in the first, 96, 97 in the 7th or 8th. Power arm, one of the best all-around arms in the game.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Now the pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting second.
Standing in, Albert Almora.
Albert Almora.
First pitch on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box. No doubt about it.
A ball and a strike now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Almora with an even count, 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Sanchez finds it, but no chance to recover. Bryant is on at first after the strikeout. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Now the 3-0 offering. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Bryant leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Judge is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Leading off with the Yankees, the second baseman, Labor Torres.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit to first. Rizzo is there. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Here's the first pitch to him. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for a strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball one.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ball 2. Rizzo gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Contreras, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
There's a called strike on a changeup. Not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Voigt.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. soft liner toward first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Luis Severino. First offering on its way. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
3-0 now. Aaron Hicks would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. He's set. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint. But what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
The 0-2. And this will be fouled away. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Yanks strand a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Leading off for the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a soft liner. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now
here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Zobrist.
Now here's the pitch. In there at the knees, strike one. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Stanton. He gets there, and that's the second out. And with two away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike one, 0-1. Almora, a native Floridian. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding and get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. And 2 and 2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3 and 2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Another full count offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Torres brings it in. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still trail 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. First offering on its way. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Here's a high pop-up. The catch is made on the mound, and that's the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat, and that one right down Main Street. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Sanchez at second with 2 down. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Leading off for the Cubs, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
That's inside.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Popped up. Andujar has a play. He's got it 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Now back.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single, and hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at bat. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
The 3-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
So striding in, Kyle Schwarber, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch. Fouled off. Runners are at first and third, one away. One and one to Schwarber. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Still 2-2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Popped him up. Voit is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Comes set, the 0-1. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. 0-2. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Into the box now, Luke Voit. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
1-1 the count. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now a changeup is bounced to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in, Luis Severino. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Now batting, third baseman.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Miguel Andujar. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Hard on the ground towards short. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. Now to the plate, Kyle Hendricks looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. One for the shortstop, Gregorius. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. And the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. And it's fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Coming to the plate now, Ben Zobrist. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Lays off 2-2 now. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the shot is retired. Cubs are down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Now in the box, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Aaron Hicks.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One and one.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High and deep to right. Back goes Hayward to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. The Yanks held in check, but they're up 1-0.
Leading off for the Cubs, the center fielder, Albert Almora.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a flare out toward right center. In comes Judge. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third
Stepping
baseman,
in, Chris Bryant. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. One out, nobody on. Hit hard up the middle. And there's out number 2. Here's Javier Baez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It remains 1-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped to third. Bryant fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Hayward on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Sliding into the box, Didi Gregorius. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Three and 1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. Last time through was a base hit.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Again, a 1-2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
The left fielder.
Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. Sanchez is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
The 1-2. Weakly hit to third. Endujar fields it cleanly. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. There's Joe Maddon up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Brad Brock has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 29, Brad Brock. Now playing left field and batting 8th. Number 13.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. Strike two called, and it's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits
Your
in this
attention,
one.
please.
Kept the hitters off balance. It was a lot of fun to watch.
Number 26.
DJ LeMahieu will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Hit out towards second. Zobrist is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Miguel Andujar will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First offering on its way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Line to the right side. And a reach, but he can't get there as it falls.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right
there. Into the box, Aaron Hicks. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Andujar isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference. Even if it's only psychological, the pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
At the plate, Aaron Judge, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Almora in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's now 2-0 New York. Chad Green is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Digging in, David Bodie. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Green, it's pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, and this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. And that misses 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, second baseman, Ben.
Stepping up to the plate, Ben Zobrist. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
That evens it up, 1-1. One now to Zobrist. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 2-1 is a heater in there for a strike. Hayward stands at first with 1 out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a
Now
good
batting,
fastball. And what does he do?
fielder,
He just throws
Albert.
his good fastball
Alvarado.
right by. Brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And in to bat next is Albert Almora. He's set and the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. One ball, one strike to count. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. Gregorius is there. Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. Carl Edwards Jr. enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Edwards Jr.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Back up the middle, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Stepping in now, Torres, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 ball.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. The 1-2. The bouncer to the left side. Bryant is up with it. Zobrist on to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So bases empty now after the double play. And next, the dangerous power threat, Gary Sanchez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Outside at 94. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Now the 2-1. Fouled off. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Full count still.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. Looking up is Contreras into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. His third home run of this series as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
They still have the bottom of the ninth to try and stage a comeback. But one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
In now, Didi Gregorius, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. Two balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's now 3-0 New York. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Aroldis Chapman is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
And batting in the 7th spot, number 54, Aroldis Chapman. Now playing shortstop and batting 9.
Digging in,
12,
Chris Bryant.
Troy.
Not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
First offering on its way. Fastball well outside.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-0 home. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Now it's 1-2.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. Hicks is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning.
Thought
he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Javier Baez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 5. 1 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2-1 to count. And he fouls this one off.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. So a full count now. Fouled away. Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Addison Russell will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Cubs. Number 27, Addison Russell.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Popped him up. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees are going to head home still alive in the series. It'll stand at 3-2 now as this one is over.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And, fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And, Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The New York Yankees force a World Series Game 6 and have avoided elimination. Luis Severino pitches well enough to get the W. Kyle Hendricks is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field.
Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. In Game 5 of the World Series, the Yankees pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 3-0. They now trailed the series 2-3 heading into Game 6. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all postseason long.